Jimmy Butler's like that too. Gets a back screen from Curry, penetrates all the way, missed the layup, wasn't sure what he wanted to do. And now the rebound goes to Orlando. De Silva, one-hand toss to Carter Jr. Suggs will exchange now, and the handoff goes to Bain. Good pump fake on Draymond. Now takes it into traffic, throws it up top to Wagner. Wagner working on the rookie. Richard cradles the ball. Runner is up, no good. Rebound, Carter Jr. gets it out to De Silva for three. Nothing there, tipped away by Draymond. Nice play, and Curry will snap it off to Butler on the left wing. Butler off a screen, gets to Silva, finds Curry. Curry fakes Carter Jr. with a dribble. One-on-one for Curry. Topside with a dribble, gets to the paint, not sure what he wants to do, gets it out to Richard, over to Moses Moody. Shot clock at 5, this play's going nowhere. Moody will spin, goes up and got fouled. Jalen Suggs right across the arms. That's not a good foul with 2.2 on the shot clock. Magic 7-7 on the season, 4-3 here at the Kia Center, 3-4 on the road. So Moses Moody goes to the free throw line. That chance to continue has been a good trip for him. Boy, what a game the other night in New Orleans for Moses Moody. 7 threes in the first quarter of play. And got the Warriors off to a very good start. They were able to cruise to a victory over the banged-up Pelicans. Moody makes the first, missed the second, and so it's 2-1. Warriors trailing here in the early going. Capacity crowd filing in here at the Kia Center. Wagner, left-hand dribble up Butler. Good pump fake, steps in for a finger roll. Can't get it. Curry has it off the glass. Throw ahead to Butler. Jump pass to Will Richard. Right corner, it's up and good. 3-ball, right corner pocket for Will Richard. And a mixture of Warrior fans and Gator fans applaud him here. Got his championship ring earlier in the day. What a throw. On the far side, De Silva to Wagner. Wagner fakes, right-hand dribble, comes middle to the foul line, hands off up top. There's Bain, somehow left alone. You can't leave him alone. He knocks down the three above the top of the key to the left side. And the Magic are right back on top. Curry, great bounce pass to Draymond. Inside to Richard. Richard has to bring it back out because Carter was there. Gives it to Curry. Curry stops and pops. Left sideline. Got it. 3-ball. Degree of difficulty very high on that one. Bain will advance quickly, goes inside over Draymond and scores a right-hand flip. Draymond throws it into Curry. They lob it ahead to Moody. He goes up, blocked away by Wagner. Moody goes tumbling down. The break comes back to Suggs. He'll drive in. Blocked from behind, but it goes up and in. Richard got a piece of it. It goes in to make it a 9-7 game. Orlando on top. End-to-end action here in the first quarter. Draymond handling. And they're calling up Curry. Curry will come and get the ball. Guarded by Carter. That's a matchup Steve Kerr wants. Curry, dribble drive right by Carter. Underhand flip, it's up and good. Curry thought he got fouled. And now he falls down on the play. And Suggs will find Bain. Bain plows into Will Richard. It's a foul. The shot's up. No good. The Warriors are saying that Bain elbowed Steph Curry behind the play. At least Draymond is saying that. Richard gets the first foul of the game. Josh Tiven, by the way, is our crew chief tonight. Andy Nagy is the referee. And Gina Cantanzariti is our umpire. And back in the replay center in the wilds of Secaucus, New Jersey, Musa Dagger and Tyler Ford. Free throw is good for Bain. 11-9. Orlando has the advantage. Home team wearing blue pinstripes tonight with white letters, white numbers. Warriors wearing white. Blue numbers, blue letters in the backside. A gold bridge and a blue circle. Curry, bad pass by Draymond. Curry couldn't pick it up. Knocked away by Suggs. 3-on-1. Driving and scoring is Carter Jr. and Steve Kerr calls a timeout. Orlando leading by 4, 13-9, 8:21 to go first quarter. We'll take the break on the 95. In San Antonio, no John Morant, no Victor Wembanyama in that one. Utah is in Los Angeles to take on the Lakers, and Phoenix is in Portland. Warriors with the ball out of the timeout. 8-2 Magic run, and they lead by 4. Butler, ISO, shovel to Curry, chased by Wagner, down the lane, throws it up top to Draymond. 3-ball good, straight on. Makes it a 1-point affair. Draymond with a good arc on that one. Stops that 8-2 run. Suggs off the screen. His shot in the back rim miss. They step in for the rebound. Last touched by Will Richard. Steph Curry looking around, perplexed. 14 on the clock for Orlando. They'll put the back into play. And Suggs will pop out. Guarded by Moody. Both guys were number 4. Moody with a steal. Took it away from him. Draymond Green bounce pass to Butler. Comes to a jump stop. Still my heart. A jump stop. Right side, Draymond Green. Finds Curry. Curry on the right wing. Left hand dribble, gets bumped, throws it back to Draymond. Same spot, same shot, same result. Makes it 15-13. Warriors go up by 2. 7:20 to go in the first quarter. Suggs dribble drive. Goes in with a left hand and scores. Took it from the top of the key. There was no help whatsoever there. It ties the game at 15. Curry with the dribble. Guarded by De Silva. Curry left side. Steps out. Takes a 2. Rounded out. Rebound off the hands of Richard. Grabbed now by Suggs. Bane got hit in the kisser. I think he's slow to come off the floor. Suggs will shoot it and hit it. It's a 2. And it's a 17-15 Orlando lead. Curry left to the logo. Exchanges with Draymond. Draymond to the cup, drives in and scores. They tried to blitz Curry, and Curry made the pay. Game is tied. Back and forth we go. Very quick pace here in Orlando. Bane has it. Left side. His pass knocked away by Richard. Turnover. Here comes Butler. Butler brings it middle. Driving in on Wagner. Goes up left-handed, draws the foul. Fans here very familiar with Butler. Of course, having spent some time in Miami, where the Warriors will be tomorrow night. Butler heads to the stripe. And before the game, Jamal Mosley talked about just how amazed he is about Steph Curry.
I mean, I was just sitting there thinking about it because I looked at his post-game interview after one of the San Antonio games, and he spoke about like the appreciation for the game, being able to do it, the teammates, the camaraderie, the things that the ups and downs of the season. He's always so transparent in how he approaches the game, but it's also so telling on how he talks about how he works at his game. And I think that's what sometimes gets lost because of how hard he works, that he makes it look so, what do you say, effortless. But to that degree, you forget about the body of work he puts in for his body and his mind, and he talks about it often. And I think that's what's so unique and special about him.
Jamal Mosley for the game. Butler converts 1 and 2, 19-17. Golden State now on top. Wagner with it. Batazzi and Black have checked in for the Magic, and Wagner a one-hander down the lane, off the back rim. Podziemski, who's on the floor now for Golden State. He gets the rebound, gets the pass back from Draymond, who would advance the ball crossing the midcourt stripe. Butler will toss it to Draymond over to Curry. Quick release inside to Butler. Little 5-footer on the baseline. Up and good. Assist Curry. Bucket for Jimmy. 21-17 Warriors. Suggs. Shiver move to the right baseline. Cut off by Moody. Hook pass cross court. De Silva run off the line by Curry. No. Slides to his left and hits a three in the corner. For a second, I thought he was going to come into two-point land, but no. Curry. Bounce pass kicked by De Silva. The shot clock will stay right at 16, and a line change for Steve Kerr. Al Horford comes in with Buddy Hield and GP2. Draymond, Butler, and Moody to sit down. So Horford playing tonight, which will mean he will not be playing tomorrow night in Miami. Payton will toss it in. Hand off to Curry. Curry now. Pass cross court, Payton right corner. Buddy Hield. Dribble drives, feeds into Horford. His shot rejected by Batazzi. Here comes Suggs on the break. Suggs to the paint. Goes toward the far corner. Now driving in. Shoveled it to Wagner. His little floater, no good. Jammed home. Goga Batazzi with the dunk. Orlando back on top. Batazzi has found a home here in Orlando. Waved a few years back by Indiana. Horford nails a three straight on from Curry. And just like that, the Warriors are back on top. Golden State 5 of 5 from beyond the arc. Silva's pass inside. Batazzi with an easy dunk. And the Magic getting whatever penetration they want right now. Curry bent over at the waist for the dribble. Right around Suggs. No look flip. There's Horford right corner. Can't find the range. Tipped away. Batazzi has it. They'll throw it to De Silva. Stops above the break right side. Good for a three. Now it's a interesting back and forth for Golden State. Their defense is not cashing any checks right now. Horford fakes a handoff to Buddy Hield. Gives it to GP2. Back to Buddy on the baseline. Flipped it up too hard on the right side. The Warriors down 3 now as Wagner advances. Shoveled to the far side. Long jumper by Suggs. Nothing there. Curry with a rebound. Falling out of bounds. Saves it to GP2. Between the legs. Bounce to Podziemski. Brings it middle. Two-hand toss to Horford. Back to number 30. Curry down the lane. Head bob. Shots up. Rounded out. It doesn't go in. He's going to go with the line to shoot two. Anthony Black with the foul. So Stephen Curry took advantage of that, the contact, put the shot up right away. So he gets the 2 free throws. Don't forget the Golden State Community Foundation auction is now open. 100% of the proceeds will support the foundation to positively impact youth organizations in the Bay Area. Go to Warriors.com/auction to place your bid. Again, the Warriors Community Foundation helping to make the Bay Area an even better place to live. Steph Curry hits 1 of 2. It's rare, you feel so surprised when he misses. Suggs the ball to Wagner. Wagner checked by Buddy, Hield on a switch, now doubled. Floats it to Batazzi, his lob inside, and an easy dunk for Da Silva. Makes it 29-25. Delay of game on Orlando for knocking the ball away after the dunk. Silva just kind of kicked it out of bounds. Curry walks right across the heart of the logo. Pass to Horford on the right wing. To Podziemski. Off the screen, Curry will cut through. Horford toss to Buddy Hield. He had it deflect away. Picks it up. Over to Podziemski. 5 to shoot. Gotta go. Dribble drive on Black. Goes in. Throws out. It's deflected by Wagner. And there's 1.1 on the shot clock. Stephen Curry will get some rest. And Jimmy Butler returns. A 7-1 push right now for the Magic. Over to Buddy Hield, left side. He'll shoot. No good. Suggs will rebound. Spins away from Butler. Advances all the way. Feeds Wagner on the left side. Puts up a runner. Short, no good. A whistle and a foul on the floor. And timeout on the floor as well. The foul's on Golden State. 2:55 remaining. In quarter number 1, we'll take the break. And the Magic lead. Black will get it up top to Carter. Carter, one dribble, hands off to Black. To Isaac, won't shoot the three. Bame off the screen, throws to the corner. The long jumper there by Carter Jr. Good. 45% a career high from three. He nailed that one with a great deal of confidence. And the Magic have a 7-point lead, and that is their largest of the game. Podziemski to Horford. They lob it to Butler, mid-post left side. Back to the basket, right-hand dribble, little side saddle, stop, 1 foot fade away, good. My goodness. It's a difficult shot to kind of almost reverse spin it. And off of one leg, Tyus Jones struggling to start his season. Gets the ball to Black. Black, hesitation move, drives on Horford. Horford says, no, son. I've been doing this a long time. Knocked it away. Butler on the break through it right to Tyus Jones. Telegraphed a bounce pass. And now the steal sets up Bain, top of the key. He'll back up and shoot a 3. Wide left, Butler flies back for the board. Gliding down the right sideline. Slows down, still dribbling. Right where it says Kia Center. Crossover dribble had Isaac all the way turned around. Behind the back to Bajemski, who missed the layup right on the doorstep. And Bain with the ball in the front court. Right side to Isaac. This time he'll take the 3. Clanked it off the back iron. Bajemski the rebound. White headband, hair flapping around. Throws to Butler. Only Warrior not wearing a headband is Al Horford. Butler, left side dribble, gets bumped by Bain, finds Horford, catches, shoots, misses. Weak side rebound, Carter Jr. Tipped it away from Bajemski, who had pretty good position. Bain pulls up in the front court to Black. Black will penetrate, gets a layup. Right around 2 defenders. Nobody stopped him. 12-3 push for Orlando. They continue to pile up points in the paint. 16-4 Orlando points in the paint. Horford right side to Heel. Right corner to Butler. Heel with a back cut and the ball thrown away. Heel wasn't looking. Bain with a steal. Bain with a drive. Bain with a score. And the Magic are getting any shot they want right now. They put up 36 in the first quarter, and we have 41.1 left. They lead by 9. Jimmy Butler, ISO'd on Isaac. Left-hand dribble, slows down, goes up, and got fouled. So, Isaac with the personal. Not much of a foul, but Jimmy made it look so. He got with the chest on the right shoulder. So Jimmy Butler, who just to maybe go by and see his coffee store tomorrow in Miami. Slides on the first free throw. I think he's got to come out with a holiday blend this year. That's like a good holiday blend. Second free throw good. 7-point lead for the Magic. Final 27 seconds. Tyus Jones pressured by Buddy Hield. Brings it right now. Casually takes it to the logo. Shot clock down to 10. Game clock at 17. Far side. Black to Carter Jr. Turns, drives, throws to Isaac in the corner. He caught the ball standing out of bounds. So if you had 9.1 seconds remaining in the first quarter, as the first time someone caught the ball, dribbled it out of bounds, walked out of bounds with the ball, you are tonight's winner. Contact Warriors radio producer R.C. Davis. He has your prize. He's ready, willing, and able to distribute it. Horford to sit down. Curry comes back in. Kane will check in for Orlando for defense. Curry will lace up his right sneaker here. Anthony Black is trying to figure out what to do as Curry comes up. Down to 5 seconds. Cross the midcourt from the logo. It's good! Curry with 2.5 to go in the half. Here's a quarter, rather. Bain will shoot at the buzzer. Clanked off the rim. He was right on target. So Curry's deep 3 cuts the Magic lead down to 4. 36-32. Warriors 6 of 9 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Orlando 4 of 9. Second quarter action upcoming.
Outside my kitchen window, there's a happy parade. Confused as the question lingers, should I join them today? Am I allowed to pretend I'm good for a while? I put glitter in my eyes so they look all full of life. 'Cause I wanna participate in the happy parade. I'll slap a smile across my face, get some sun on this pale skin, feel the freckles form as I'm giving in. That's how fitting in.
Now only 4 as we start the second, and they have the ball. 36-32 is the count. Draymond Green passes to Butler above the break left side. Waits, holds, now good fake, dribble drive on Bain, turns and shoots over the top of him and nailed it. Bain actually defended that pretty well, and Butler just said, nope, I'm going right over the top of you. Jimmy Butler, first player on either team to get to 10 points. Carter Jr. to Black. Black in traffic. Back to Carter Jr. Black left alone. Left sideline. That shot won't go. Isaac tried the spectacular tip-in. No good. But Jemski has the rebound. On the far side, Jimmy Butler gets the ball from Draymond. And now Bain knocks down Pajemski. That's a foul. Carter Jr., Bain, Black, Isaac, and Jones for Coach Mosley and the Magic. Desmond Bain's kind of like, if you like crash into him, it's like crashing into a wall. He is just a solid guy. And again, I thought that trade they made was pretty good because they got a guy that can defend a little bit, he's physical, and he can shoot. That's a great trifecta. Lob for Butler, great catch on a pass for Draymond. Finds post, right side, quick release, no good. Long rebound, comes right back to post to Draymond. Lob to Butler, over the head dunk, right at the doorstep. What a play by Jimmy Butler. Ties the game at 36. Delay of game warning on the Warriors for what? I'm not sure. What was he supposed to do there? It's not like he touched the ball coming through on purpose. Sometimes I think they just say delay of game because the game got delayed. Tyus Jones over to Carter Jr. Back to Tyus Jones. He'll drift, find Isaac in the corner, gets it back, rotates to Bain. Top side right. Off a screen, a nasty one by Carter Jr. Ball whipped over to Jones. Jones for 3, good. Well, Tyus Jones has not had a great start offensively to his season. But we know he can play. His floor game is usually very, very good. Shooting 10% from 3 before that shot. Draymond Green over the post. Post right corner. Doesn't get it. Rebound loose. Juggled. Isaac has it. Locates Bain. Magic on the go. Bain crossover dribble right around Butler. No good. Rebound loose. Butler gets it. Butler at midcourt. Will go hard to the paint. Feeds post. Post. Couldn't get the shot off. Gets it back to Butler. Guarded by Tyus Jones. Butler likes the matchup. Draymond, though, comes over, brings his defender with him. Ball goes to Pajemski. Pajemski drives, throws up a shot, no good. Tough shot over 2 defenders, and the rebound cleared by Carter Jr. Jones to Black. Black, Euro steps in, stripped by Draymond, and a foul. Wow. It did look like Draymond got all ball on that one. Well, of course, we're up here. Andy Nagy has a much better view than we do. We have sort of a north-south view of things. Draymond says his piece. Andy Nagy kind of barks back at him. Free throw by Black is good. Black was recruited in high school to be a wide receiver. Baylor and Arkansas were taking a look at him. But he chose basketball. He's got 3 points right now and make it 4 as he converts both. 41-36. The Magic lead is 5. They've carried the play so far. Pajemski to post. Post to the hash mark quickly to Draymond. Left wing, now it goes to Moody. Moody waits for Butler. Feeds him with a bounce pass. He'll turn and face. Triple threat position. Left hand dribble. Backs his guy down. Bain kind of holding him off. Now Butler goes hard. Middle throws out to Draymond. Above the break with 2. Had to shoot it. No good. Long rebound. Butler. Butler takes it inside. Slows down the shot. Crawls over the front rim and drops through. Jimmy Butler opportunistic that time. Magic not able to secure the long rebound. Bain now waiting. Guarded by Post. Skipped it over to Tyus Jones. To Black, and now what do we got? We have a defensive 3 on Golden State. On Draymond Green. That's not the technical foul. Josh Tiven, the league's better officials. Now discussing with Draymond. Don't see the defensive 3 called all that much anymore. Bain knocks down the technical. And the Magic now get 14 to shoot. Warriors will coming back home after the game tomorrow night. They'll be welcoming the Portland Trailblazers on Friday. We'll tell you about that in a moment. Carter Jr. to Bain. Top to Key Jones. Quickly over to Black. Good drive. Gets middle. Shoots good. And a foul. It's going to be on Draymond, and that's going to be his second. Draymond thought there was a travel on the play. Well, so far, Golden State has not had the energy or the acumen so far to compete in this. Down by 6, it could be a lot more. Magic shooting 56.7%. And to be honest, they're getting a lot of uncontested looks. But that one was a nice try by Black. Coming from the wing. Puts it post. Guarded by Isaac. Draymond Green. Mad about something. Ball goes to Moody. Right sideline goes. Butler has it. Butler, jab step. Working on Bain. Fades and fires. It's an air ball. Grabbed by Black. Here come the Magic. Down to the middle. Black will stop and retreat now. Over to Carter Jr. Shows the ball to Draymond. Dribble hand off to Jones. Off the screen. Jump pass deflected by Butler. And grabbed by Post. Butler will take it the other way. Right side to Moody. Steps into a 3. No good. Ball slapped out of bounds by Carter Jr. and Isaac. And a rather fortuitous situation for the Warriors. Pajemski will sit. Draymond's going to come out. And Post will come out. Horford comes in. So it's Horford, Moody, Curry, Butler, and the GP2. Gary Payton II will throw the ball in. Carter Jr., Bain, Black, Isaac. Well, Isaac was out there. Franz Wagner now out there. Moody finds Horford. Horford wide open for a second. Missed it. And the defensive rebound to Suggs, who's also returned to the fray. Bain and Suggs play catch. Left sideline, Suggs for 3. No good. Wagner the rebound to Bain. Right corner to Black. He'll drive by Horford. Goes up. Got fouled by Moses Moody. Golden State a step slow all the way around. Join us live at Chase Center on Friday, November 21st. The Dubs take on the Portland Trailblazers, brought to you by CarMax. All fans get a Warriors Cup Games t-shirt. Get your tickets now. Go to Warriors.com or call 888-GSW-HOOP. Representatives are standing by. They might be sitting. I can't see that thing. So Black rattles home a free throw. He's been starting and becoming a little bit more consistent. The offensive production going up a little bit this year, which is something they need out of him. Orlando 21st in the league in points per game at 115.5. Black hits both. And it's a 9-point advantage. Another run for the Magic. This one's 11-2. Steph Curry, double finds Payton right down Broadway. Nobody home. Easy layup. The Magic haven't had too many defensive breakdowns that way, but they had one there. Bataza waits, hands the ball to Black, chased by Curry. Ball deflected, comes out to Suggs. Suggs driving out of Richard, goes off balance, off glass, no good, but draws a foul. So Suggs will head to the free throw line. Steve Kerr chatted a little bit about the big night in New Orleans for Moses Moody.
Well, he's been shooting the ball really well through the early part of the season.
First free throw for the Magic, and Suggs makes it 48-40. Second one's out of the way, and a 9-point lead again for Orlando. They had a tough one the other night in Houston. That game was very much in the balance, losing in the extra session. GP2 off the screen. Curry gets Wagner. Doubled. His pass deflected. Turnover. Wagner off to the races. Euro steps in. Blocked by GP2, who's called for a foul. It seems every time the Warriors contest a shot, it's a foul call. GP2 is not arguing, so it leads me to believe that it was a good call. Picks up his second personal foul. The Warriors were over the limit for the rest of the first half. And this game just doesn't have any flow for Golden State. Kaiser Permanente scoreboard. They're underway in Atlanta. And Detroit leading 18-12 in the first. And Brooklyn has jumped ahead of Boston in the first, 13-6. Memphis and San Antonio, Utah, the Lakers, Phoenix, and Portland. All of those are later starts. Franz Wagner, I think he's one of the more underrated players in the league. Hits both free throws, and Orlando has their first 11-point lead of the night. Horford to Richard. Curry steps out with the ball. Guarded by Bataza. Shot clock at 10. Curry now dribbles, gets to the paint all the way to the cup, and he laid it in. Bataza got behind him, couldn't catch up, and nobody came over to help him. 51-42. Curry now with 11. De Silva throws to Bataza. Dribble hands off to Wagner. Wagner gets to the right side, and his layup rolls around and down. Two more in the paint for Orlando, up to 22 now. Curry with the dribble. Right hand in front of the logo. Foul by Suggs, no call. Ball goes to Payton, back to Curry. Quick release, no splash. Wagner the rebound. As always, we get through those opinions free of charge on Warriors Radio. De Silva goes in, finger rolled it up, no good. Tipped up and in. See who they give that bucket to. Steve Kerr's going to call a timeout. Warriors being out-hustled, outplayed, and outthought. 55-42, Orlando will take the break on the Warriors Radio Network.
Bit on track, but what can I say? If get what you get is the brand. I do it for a no name. I'm doing okay.
Is the current one. And GP2 will dribble it up. Guarded by Wagner. Pass to Curry, circling right. Waiting. Off a screen. Bounce pass to GP2. He'll glide in. Misses the layup. My goodness, you gotta make those. Wagner, left side. Da Silva for three. No good. Rebound Horford. Spins away. Bad pass by Moody. Deflected. Da Silva gets it and lays it. Cross-court pass in the backcourt. You had better be certain that it's going to be on time and on target. An easy bucket for Orlando. Buddy Hield stops in the paint. Finds Horford. Pump fake. He'll drive in. Jump pass to the trailer. It's Hield back over to the corner via Payton. And Moses Moody hits a three. Warriors had to have that. Down by 12. 5 minutes remaining first half. Wagner guarded by Curry. Wagner turns and faces. Wagner with a dribble. Head bob off the dribble. Drives in, off balance, flipped it up, no good, and a foul called on Curry, who can't believe it. I'd like to see that one again. Warriors are 1 of 8 from 3 in this second quarter. Steph Curry on drives like that gets a little upset when the foul's called on because he gets knocked down a lot and doesn't get that call for whatever reason. There's Wagner. His brother Mo Wagner. I think Franz owns the house and Mo kind of lives there. I think that's what I heard on NPR of all things. Mo Wagner was on NPR and he was talking about how his Franz lives, I think, upstairs and Mo lives downstairs. And
come on in.
Mo Wagner's been out. He's still recovering. He's an important piece for the Magic because he's a guy that gives them a lot of energy plays. Knocks down an occasional shot. Buddy Hield will sit down. Draymond Green comes back in. It's the usual warm reception he gets on the road. 58-45. Just now 59. Wagner now with 8 points. Orlando is 14 of 14 from the line. Warriors 6 of 8. Curry being held by Suggs. Again, no call. Throws the ball out of bounds. Josh Tibble was right there, and Suggs had Curry's left arm as he was dribbling with the right. Alrighty then. Magic wearing their blue uniforms like the pinstripes. Suggs will let the ball roll with 4:16 to go. Moody will challenge him in the backcourt, forcing him to pick it up. He'll throw it ahead to Da Silva, who saves it back to midcourt to Suggs. Ball comes down to Bain. Suggs open from 25, airballed it, and it's out of bounds to Golden State. The Warriors here get a bucket, can kind of maybe get some momentum going here. Trailing by 12, inside 4 minutes remaining first half. Draymond, left-hand dribble on the right side. Throws to Horford. Horford, mid-post, now dribbles it back up top. Back to Draymond. Draymond shovel to Curry. Pump fake, fly-by, 3-ball, good. Steph Curry with a great fake, and Suggs went flying by, and the Magic will call time. 3:47 to go before halftime. Maybe that's the one that gets Curry going. He's got 14, and he passes Vince Carter, 6th place of the, or rather, for the 20.
If you really wanna ride with me, better ride with me. 규칙 따윈 없어. you're close to me. 내겐 장난이긴 싫다고 더 말해줄래. Yeah. Baby, take your time with me. Don't you worry. 내 몸짓에 너의 리듬을 맞춰. It's just like to see what you're doing. I can feel it. Put your eyes on me. 더 가까이. 무슨 말이 더 필요해. 다가와 천천히 보여줘 더 깊이 널 벗어날 수 없게 말야. 숨이 막힐 만큼 가까운 이 feeling. 너도 알고 있잖아 우린 이미 deep in. 너에게만 보여줄게 다 all night. Put your eyes on me. 더 가까이. 무슨 말이 더 필요해. 다가와 천천히 보여줘 더 깊이 널 벗어날 수 없게 말야. Feel it. Keep on falling into deeper. 벗어날 수 없게 말야. Put your eyes on me 더 깊이. My head's in the clouds, can you bring me back down, boy? I need it.
As Moody flies by, but the three doesn't go. Draymond Green hustles to the rebound, gets it over to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler waiting now. Surveys the floor, finds Draymond. Draymond top left. Inside Butler, the catch, the redirect. Suggs with a foul. Jimmy lands on his keister, but he'll go to the line to shoot two more. Caught and shot it all in one motion. Well, Steve Kerr, who played here in Orlando for the Magic, this trip not feeling like he's going to go see the Mighty Mouse.
No, it did not. I got traded from Cleveland to the Magic, and I spent about 4 months there. It was Shaq's rookie year, and I think I played about, a total of 100 minutes. So spent a lot of time at the end of the bench, and, it was not my favorite season of my NBA career, I can tell you that.
That's Steve Kerr on his weekly radio show on our flagship station, 95.7 The Game. Jimmy Butler makes a free throw. Warriors need some kind of a spark here. They seemed rather lifeless in this first half. They trail by 7 as Butler converts 2. Jimmy now with 16 points. He's hit all 6 of his free throws, 6 of the 10 taken. And now Moody fouls Suggs. That's going to put him on the stripe. It's the Warriors' 9th foul of the half. The Magic have already taken 14 free throws. Magic number 1 in the association, 31.9 a game they take, and number 1 in makes at 25.2. So what you can't do is make it easy for them to get to the line by fouling. And all of a sudden it becomes like one of the tournaments that they hold here in Orlando. It's awfully quiet. It's like a golf tournament here. Suggs hits both free throws, 61-52. 9-point lead again for Orlando. Warriors working uphill all half. Draymond Green, low right. Curry trying to cut through, cannot. Butler goes inside, back to Curry. It's from the left side, and he rattled home a triple right in front of the Magic bench. He cuts the lead by a third, 61-55. Warriors back in the zone. Suggs throws inside to Silva. Boy, he had a layup if he wanted. He turns and throws it up over Butler. No good. Horford the rebound. Here comes Curry. Hopping with the dribble. Comes to the right sideline. Blasting on Wagner. Got pushed and fouled on the play. Wagner got just of a little chest bump on him. And Curry will shoot 2. Yeah, he kind of reached out with the right hip there and rerouted him, if you will. Don't forget, Dub Nation, you can get a free crew neck designed by Oaklandish when you spend $50 at Warriors Shop with Rakuten. Score this deal today at warriors.com/Rakuten. This offer only valid while supplies last. And we'll pause right now. 10-second station identification on the Golden State Warriors Radio Network.
The radio home of the Golden State Warriors. KGS.
Curry hits the first and the second. 12-2 Warriors run. They're down by 4 here. They get in the locker room this close. That's a win considering how they played in this first half. Here's Suggs penetrating. De Silva out to Bain. Run off the line by Butler. Takes it middle of Carter Jr. He goes up and a whistle and a foul. And it's going to be, I believe, on Draymond. Yep, Draymond Green. His third foul. Gets reminded from the bench. That's number 3. Gives him a thumbs up. Steve Kerr gives his team a lot of leeway, at least the veterans when it comes to that regard. Wendell Carter Jr. A little talk about him when they mention great centers in the league, or good centers in the league, but this kid's kind of getting a little bit better every year. Last year didn't shoot the ball very well. This year, shooting it exceedingly well. Hits the first free throw. All right, question time. Have you been to Orlando, and what's your favorite stop? Chris checks in. Says other than his cousin's house, it was Tactical Brewing. That's a phrase that my partner at home, Tom Tober, would like. 2 free throws good for Carter Jr., and the lead is 6. Butler with the ball right side. Curry squares up, nailed a 3. He thought he got hit in the face by Suggs. Josh Tiven says no. 63-60. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Warriors down 3. Podziemski guarding Bain. Ball goes to Franz Wagner. Looking for Suggs. Curry knocks the ball away on the pass. Goes to Horford, back to Curry. Curry checking his mouth. He thought he might be bleeding. Step back, doubled, finds Horford. Horford inside, bad pass. Turnover, deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Draymond. But it's a little thing that Draymond did there by hustling to that, because it kept the fast break from happening. Now the Warriors can set their defense. Down 3. Bain and hijinks with Podziemski. It's an offensive foul. As those two collided, Podziemski went down. Coach Mosley's on the floor screaming. And it looked like, I'm not sure what to call on that. They came together. Bain hopped in the air trying to get a foul. Podziemski went down trying to get a foul. Podziemski got the call. If I was a referee, I might just look at both of them and say, will you guys please just play? in the days when Steve Kerr was playing in the league and Tom Tolbert, the referees would look at something like that and say, get up. They don't do that anymore. Orlando hasn't had a bucket in the last 3.5 minutes. Warriors can tie the game with a 3. Draymond to Butler. Butler right side, between the legs. Now dribbles it middle. Gets to the top of the key. Looking for Curry. Can't make the pass. Good defense there by Wagner. Horford down to Curry. Relocation. Triple in and out. Tipped away by Bain. A foul. And it's going to be on Podziemski for pushing Bain. Now again, if you were going old school, you'd see that call after the offensive foul at midcourt, and you would say, oh, what do actors wear on their face? Makeup. Bain walks down to shoot. Free throws 19 and 20 on the night for the Magic. Marion checks in on Twitter, says, I wonder how many times I've heard you say over the years, pump fake, fly by, 3-point Curry. A lot. The way he's able to get the pump fake going.
On the release.
You heard Andy Nagy reminding everyone that they can go in as soon as the ball is released. Second free throw is good. The Warriors had a chance to tie. Couldn't do that. Now they're down 5. Minute 10 to go before halftime. Jimmy Butler left to the logo. Curry comes over, sets the screen. Butler cut off. Now dribbles it to Pajemski and a whistle. We got a foul. It's on Suggs. Suggs will pick up his 3rd foul. Black quickly off the bench for the Magic. And Suggs will sit down. Magic are not over the limit. That's their first foul in the last 2 minutes. Golden State with 14 on the clock. Horford will pop out, get the ball. Waiting for Curry, can't get free. Now he does. Right sideline, dumped it into Butler. Butler, pass over to the left corner. There's Moses Moody. No! With a triple. And Carter Jr. has it. Quickly up the floor. Black will launch a 3. Trying to get 2 for 1. Rebound Butler. He could get 2 for 1 if he goes quickly. Butler working on Franz Wagner on the right sideline. 35 seconds to go. He drives in, goes up, no good. Rebound Wagner. Wagner will take it. Will he go quickly? Wagner stops, throws it back outside to Black. Run off the line by Moody. Drives in, layup good. Nobody even stopped him. They watched him go in and score at Golden State from a chance to tie a moment ago. Will take the ball up, down by 7. The shot clock is turned off. Neither team a foul to give. Curry waiting with the dribble. Checks the clock. De Silva right in front of him. Curry, screen by Horford. Gets the screen, draws a 2. Pass to Horford, too hard, too high. Turnover. My goodness. 8th turnover on the Warriors. That had no chance. Ball thrown to Black. Black in the backcourt. Heaves it up its way short. And at halftime, Golden State down by 7. But when you consider the way they were playing in this first half, it's not the worst thing that could have happened. The Warriors 10 of 22 from the floor, 46% in the second. Orlando was 6 of 17, so they got to be pretty happy with the lead. And the difference in the game, points in the paint, 28-16 favoring Orlando. Steph Curry with 22 in the first half, 16 for Jimmy Butler, 12 apiece for De Silva and Bain. Suggs with 10. Halftime festivities coming your way with R.C. Davis. That's next on the 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network. The Warriors will be going left to right. Will Richard, champion Florida Gator, with a pass to Jimmy Butler. The Draymond Green back cut by Richard. Pump fake goes up strong and got fouled. Bain with a foul. Great pump fake. Got Suggs to go by, and then Bain had to foul him or give up the layup. Third foul on Bain. So Bain and Suggs each have 3 fouls. For the Warriors, Draymond Green has 3. And you've heard the net move as Richard slides home the first. In that first half, the 20 for 20 for Orlando. And that's the most free throws made by a Warrior opponent in a quarter, with 18 tied for a half at 20. Sacramento put up 20 at one half as well. Free throws by Richard, 1 of 2, 67-61. Wagner, left corner, Suggs lets it go, nothing there. Carter Jr., offensive rebound. Now banging away on Moses Moody with the dribble, stops, comes up, got fouled, no good, and he's going to shoot 2 more. Well, the Magic doing a nice job of recognizing that Carter Jr. had a little bit of a mismatch with Moody on him. And they let him go a little bit inside. Well, Coach Mosley of Orlando says they have no more excuses.
I'm praying for health. That's one. But 2, the level of excitement and intensity and physicality of a team that's going to defend all out every single night. We're going to play as hard as we can every single night. We're going to push the pace every time we touch the basketball up and down the floor. And it's going to be a game in which we're just going to try to impose our will on each opponent that we face.
Well, Carter Jr. keeps Orlando perfect from the line so far tonight and rattles home the second, so they're now 22 of 22. They have an 8-point advantage. Richard off the dribble to Butler, right sideline. Entry pass to Draymond. Back cut Richard with the catch. Working on to Silva, gets it over to Moody. Moody guarded by Bain. Shot clock at 7. Draymond now to Curry. Curry, quick release, right side. Off of one leg, that's no good. Suggs with a rebound. Over to Carter Jr. Hands off to Bain. Bain drives on the rookie. All the way in over Moody. It's up and good with the left hand. What a move by Desmond Bain. Nicely done. 10-point advantage for the Magic. Draymond dribbles and drops the ball. Suggs, baseball pass ahead of Bain, falling out of bounds. And it is a turnover and a huge break for Golden State. There was nobody near Desmond Bain. Quickly Moody in the front court. Bain hustles back. Draymond over to Curry. Curry gets doubled. Shoots on the go. Got fouled. No shot. But a foul. Gina Kenton-Zaridi says no soup for Curry. I don't know how you could not give him shots on that. He got fouled on the way up. Moody with the ball between the circles. The Curry. Curry dribbles around Carter Jr. right down the lane. Missed the layup. That's the Warriors' 3rd missed layup of the game. De Silva to Bain. You know it's contagious when Steph's missing layups. Pass deflected, goes to Suggs, right corner, puts it on the deck, shows the ball to Draymond, over the head flip with his back to the basket. And the Magic with a 6-1 start to the second half, and they lead by 12. Warriors had a chance to tie this game late in the first half. Draymond quickly over to Moody off Curry penetration. Can't get the range on a left corner 3. Wagner the rebound. He's off and running. Stops the foul line. Back to Bain. Shows the ball to Richard. Drives on Draymond. Up no good. Not a good decision. Rebound goes to Moody. Moody finds Butler streaking down the left side. Dunked it. He stepped in and slammed it down. A little elevation sensation for Jimmy Butler. And that gets the Warrior bench up out of their seats. 73-63. Wagner settles for a 3. On the wing, nothing there. Moody with the rebound. Hand off to Jimmy. And Butler coming down the left wing. Butler drives on to Silva. Runs out of real estate to the corner to Richard. And Richard stepped out of bounds with the ball. Missed layups. Missed opportunities. Warriors had a chance maybe to get back-to-back baskets. That's how you get a run started. That's how you get momentum going. And Suggs will let the ball roll in the backcourt. Starts the Orlando possession with a pass to Bain on the right wing. Back up top to Suggs. The cutter is Wagner. Turns and shoots over Curry. Easy in the paint. About an 8-footer. And again, the Magic just getting to the paint whenever they want. 34 to 18 points in the paint. Curry to Draymond Green. Drives it on Carter Jr. Strong with the left hand and scores. Quickly the Magic bring it up the other end. De Silva, crossover dribble, stolen away by Curry. Curry with the pick. Finds Richards to the rim, and he slammed it down. Another dunk for the Warriors. And the Magic now. The ball gets away. So Orlando will have to walk this one up. Again, Suggs will let it roll. Moody comes up to challenge. Suggs will pick it up. Shovel the pass to Wagner. Wagner bouncing with the dribble. Left-hand feed to Bain. He'll turn and shoot over Will Richard. In and out. Curry tips the rebound to himself. A smart play. Curry on the go. Lob to Butler. Butler right corner Richard. Back to Curry. Relocation three. Around and down for number 30. And the Magic will call timeout. The Warriors with maybe their best ball movement of the night. And it's a 7-0 run to the timeout. Warriors down 75-70 with 8:10 to go in the third on the Warriors Radio Network.
What's up, Deb?
What you gonna do when she's right in your paycheck? It really turns around and give me one gonna thin thread. So now what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Just be a pet. I am on the edge and I am holding on for dear life. I better play it cool 'cause she's not worth wasting my time. No, but she's pushing me, pushing me, pushing me. She keeps on pushing me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna break down. I've been acting like a good girl way too long. Gonna break down. 'Cause looking at her face just makes me go. What you wanna say, what you wanna do, don't you wanna play? I'm not done with you. I'm just gonna break down. That's what I say. Wait. 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 That's right. Here we go. I can hear you calling out my name. You just wanna pass around the flame. Everything about you is so fake. I've just about had enough. I think I'm gonna break down. I've been acting like a good girl way too long. Gonna break down. 'Cause looking at her face just makes me go. What you wanna say, what you wanna do, don't you wanna play? I'm not done with you. I'm just gonna break down. That's what I say. Wait. Wait. Wait.
Close to having a breakout year. De Silva finds Wagner. Ball knocked away. Curry will hustle to it. Saved it behind the back. Going out of bounds to Jimmy Butler. Butler in the front court behind the back to Moody. Falling out of bounds. And he throws it to Suggs. And the Warriors really mess that up. Pass to the right side to Silva for three. It's up and good. That's how it happens when you get a little too careless with the ball. 78-70. Right corner, Richard. Back up top to Curry. Curry with 25. Curry having a great road trip. Ball thrown away to Draymond. As Curry threw it too hard. Bounced off Draymond. Wagner with a dunk. And just like that, it's a 10-point game again. Golden State just sloppy in the last two possessions. Curry dribbles into a double team. Got bumped. Goes to Draymond. Back to Curry. Left sideline. Three ball. No good. Tipped by Moody. Tipped it to himself. Throws it up top to Draymond. Left corner Curry. Pump fake on to Silva. Drives on him. Now dribbles. Waits. Backs up. Shoots a two off of one leg. It's up and good. 80-72. Suggs. Left-hand dribble, right side of the key. Working on Curry, backs him down. Pass inside, deflected by Draymond. And the ball will harmlessly go over the baseline. And a throw-in coming for Orlando. Golden State pretty active on the season. They are third in deflections overall, just shy of 23 a night. Pajemski watches the ball come into De Silva, who was open but missed a three. Horford the rebound. Horford with Draymond, GP2, Pajemski, and Curry. Ball to Horford. Curry cuts through, bringing his defender with him. Pajemski screens for Draymond. It's a corner three. Clanked it. Rebound GP2. Back to Draymond. Over to Horford. Horford to Pajemski. Back to Draymond right side. Into GP2, who was fouled on the catch. And then GP2 goes down. Takes Suggs out with him. It's going to be the third team foul on Orlando. Kind of what the Warriors were going through in the first half in reverse. Wagner, that's his fourth foul. So Wagner with four. He's out. No, he's going to stay in right now. I thought he would be subbed out. Now we have a whistle. What do we have? Wagner has some blood on him. He's checking. Somebody's bleeding out there. So they will check Wagner. Well, one of these things about the Magic is they're a young team. They do have some confidence. Anthony Black talked about staying confident despite the fact that they have a 500 record.
I think, like you said, just watching them, knowing we can't go back and replay the game or change nothing. So just watching it, learning from it. Taking the good things, flushing the bad things, and just getting ready to play another game.
AB, I'm not sure defensive game plan wise, but I'm sure at some point, whether it's through a switch or whatnot, you'll end up on Steph. When you're guarding him, what are the keys to giving yourself a chance defensively?
Just taking away his three. Obviously, it's a lot harder to do than it is to say, but making him play inside the three-point line, staying attached to him. He has so much gravity, he makes so much plays. For himself, for his team, so.
Ball will throw it in for the Warriors now as they got Wagner cleaned up. Draymond Green up top to Curry. Curry lets it go. Popped out. Pajemski offensive rebound. Back to Curry in the corner. Shoots over Suggs. Airballed it. And the rebound pushed away. Outlet to Wagner. Wagner on the go. Wagner stops. Lob inside. Batazi goes back door and slammed it down. Orlando 82. Golden State 72. 5:50 to go. Every time the Warriors make a run, a couple of turnovers, and Orlando gets their lead back. Horford to Draymond Green. Topside triple short. Defensive rebound, Suggs. Suggs will jog down the far wing. Pulls up for three in transition. Spins off the rim. Pajemski flipped it to Curry. Curry crossing midcourt. Stops and shoots a 25-footer at front rim. No good. And the rebound to Wagner. Curry, the rare player that can take that shot, and you think it's a good shot. Wagner tries to answer back with a three. No good. Rebound tipped by Draymond. Curry to Payton. Payton 1-on-2, waits for Horford. Horford stops, throws it out to Draymond, holding it just in front of the logo, waiting for Curry. Finds Curry, flipped it over to Pajemski. Pump fake, puts it on the deck. Dribbles in, throws it out to Draymond. Draymond back to Pajemski. Shot clock at 4. Gotta go. Stops and shoots a three. No good. Long rebound knocked away by Wagner to Suggs. Not a good possession for Golden State. Nobody was screening. Here comes the drive-by. Black goes in and dunked it. Timeout. Warriors partying like the Red Sea there. And let Black go right to the cup. Again, the Warrior defense tonight has not been good. Orlando shooting 51% from the floor. And they lead 84-72. We'll take the break on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Tonight I'm gonna feel alive. Gonna feel alive. Tonight I'm gonna feel alive. Tonight I'm gonna feel alive. Gonna feel alive. Tonight I'm gonna feel Tonight I'm gonna feel Tonight I'm gonna feel alive. Gonna feel alive. Tonight I'm gonna feel alive. Gonna feel Tonight I'm gonna feel Tonight I'm gonna feel Tonight I'm gonna feel
Bench points, 22-7 favoring Orlando. Suggs getting away with a lot of hand checks up Pajemski as he brings it across. Post right side to Buddy Hield. Won't shoot it. Dribbles in and throws it right to Black. I'm not sure what Buddy was thinking there. Turnover number 13. Black will flip it up top to Suggs. Inside, wide open. Wagner over post, laid it in. He was wide open. Post came over to challenge. The Warriors are down by 14, and Curry's got to take a break here sometime soon. Curry on the logo. Horford will screen. Curry bounce pass to Horford. Horford was slow. Now dribbles in. Scored with the right hand. Might have gotten away with a double dribble there. Looked kind of weird from up here. Black has the ball on the far sideline. Batazzi back to Black. Black drives on post, crossover, head fake, gets to the paint, spins, nowhere to go. Drop step, goes up, throws it away. Right to Horford. Good defense by Quinton Post. Curry on the break. Right by Suggs, who let him go, and Curry scores the layup. That was kind of weird. Suggs just kind of watched him go right by. Suggs at the midcourt stripe. 3.5 to go in the third. Can the Warriors find a spark here? It has been lacking throughout the course of the night. De Silva. He's been getting a lot of starts this year. Pass to Wagner. And Al Horford. Wagner acted like Rick Mulhorn came from behind him and just clubbed him in his own Detroit Piston uniform. Horford picks up his second team foul. No shots for Wagner. Tyus Jones returns for Orlando. Butler comes in for Curry. So you got two guards with Podziemski and Heel. Then you got Butler, Horford, and Post across the front. De Silva will sit down. Bain back out there. If I'm the Warriors, I attack Wagner. Wagner's got 4 fouls. Get right at him. Jones with the ball, right side to Silva. Back to Jones. They let him shoot from the top of the key. It's up and good. 10% shooting from 3 coming in, but he's nailed a couple tonight. You knew that wasn't going to last. He's much better than that. And now Jimmy Butler. Off a screen by Podziemski. You let somebody get a wide open shot in this league, they're going to hit it. Horford dribbles middle. Batazzi goes up, got fouled, no good. And Horford for 2 on the line now. Batazzi got his hand caught in the cookie jar there a little bit. (89-76) the count. Orlando's in an interesting spot in the Eastern Conference. Detroit is showing that they're for real this year. Cleveland, some think they're a contender to win it all this year. They're 10-5. Raptors are much better than what people thought. They're 9-5 off to a good start. Hawks are winning without Trae Young. They're 9-5. Then you got New York. Philly's a question mark. How many games will Joel Embiid play? As Horford slides home the first free throw. And the second. Golden State down by 11. So there's a chance for Orlando to move up. Not sure what's going to happen with Milwaukee this year. Tyus Jones on the right sideline. Terminates to Wagner. Warriors now Batazzi pressured by Post. Batazzi gives it to Tyus Jones. Throws it to the wing. Bain driving. Goes up with a jump hook short. Horford comes back to gobble up the rebound. Butler looks ahead. Calls over for a screen from Horford. No effect. Gets the screen again. This time a switch. Butler throws to Buddy Hield. Far side to Post. Shot clock at 10. Horford now backing in. Takes Black to the paint. Reverse pivot. No good. Missed a layup and a foul. Late whistle. And the crowd didn't like it. Andy Nagy called it on Black. Oh, yeah, he took a big swipe and got Horford. He grazed him, but he got him on the head. That's definitely a foul. Well, Horford trying to keep the Warriors within shouting distance. Free throw is good. Orlando came on the scene as an expansion team. 6 years later, they were in the NBA Finals back in 94-95. A heartbreak of a final series for Nick Anderson. Missed a couple of free throws. Maybe they might have won. A game might have been a different series. But playing against Hakeem, all bets were off. 89-80. Magic up 9 after the 2 free throws by Horford. Goga Batazzi with it. Looks for someone to pass to. It'll be Jones. Jones off the screen. Wide open runner, up and good. And again, you give a good NBA player, no matter how much he's struggling, you give him wide open looks, they're going to take advantage of that. Butler picks up his dribble. Nobody came to the ball. Butler's still in trouble. Finds Post. Post in deep. Batazzi to the swing at it. Now Hield down the lane, up and in with a drive and a cut. Buddy Hield scores 91-82. I got to be honest with you, with the exception of Curry tonight, the fact the Warriors are down 9 here is remarkable. Jones will take it toward the midcourt stripe, backing up, gets doubled, spins over to Batazzi. Batazzi looks, bounce pass, and a foul on Podziemski as Black tried to make a catch on the baseline. Warriors finally starting to get some production from their bench. Bench has been outscored 27-15 tonight. Tyus Jones, season high 8 points. Back cut by Black. He'll shoot it and bank it in with a shot clock buzzer sounding. Well-designed play by the Magic coaching staff. And to be honest, I got to be honest, very poor defensive help by Golden State. Ball to Horford on the right wing. 55 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball lobbed in for Butler. It's last touched by Black. And Golden State will have 11 to shoot here. Steve Kerr signals a play in. Butler up top, Buddy Hield finds the open man. Podziemski steps to his right, dribbles in, shoots on the go. The bank shot no good. Tipped up and in. Quentin Post. Podziemski had an open three and didn't take it. Warriors down 9 again. Jones rubs Hield off of the pick. Goes to the right elbow, to the right box, backs up to the corner, gets it up top. Black, crossover dribble on. Podziemski goes right over the top of him, missed it, and there's Horford. Another tough rebound by the ageless one. Another Florida Gator won back-to-back titles in Gainesville. Butler now with 13 on the shot clock, 16 on the game clock, wants to slow it down, now calls up Horford. He'll get a screen. Butler takes it middle. Ambatazi blasting to the hoop. Got fouled by Black, and Jimmy Butler with 8.4 to go in the quarter. Does what he does best. Creates contact and mayhem in the paint. Gets himself to the free throw line. Kaiser Permanente scoreboard. We were the first game of the night here in Orlando. Brooklyn and Boston with a good affair. They're just starting the second half. It's a 1-point Brooklyn lead. Detroit looking for their 11th in a row, lead by 10 early third over Atlanta, 70-60. Second quarter in San Antonio, good one going on there, 35-33 Grizzlies. Utah, the Lakers, Phoenix, and Portland, those are later starts. Butler makes it 93-85. Defensive substitutions for Golden State. GP2 in and Draymond in. Wendell Carter Jr. also checks in for Orlando. Second free throw, no good. Here's Bane with a jog. Down to 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Off a screen. Gets doubled. Pass over to Carter Jr. Didn't get it off in time. Bane waited one dribble too many. And so the Warriors will start the fourth quarter down by only 8. I keep saying this, it could be a lot worse. 93-85 Orlando, 12 minutes to play. And we'll step aside for just these words on the Warriors Radio Network pre. this NBA as Bain will take a three to start the fourth. Front rim miss. Quentin Post gets aboard. Draymond will float it ahead to Podziemski. 8-point lead is nothing in the NBA these days. Podziemski off a screen. Back to Post. Open three. Short. Rebound tipped by Butler. Grabbed out of the air by Black. Black having a very good evening. Here's Bain driving on Podziemski. Bangs him out of the way. Finger rolled it up and in. Just put his shoulder into the chest and got the space he needed. 95-85, Warriors down by 10. Lob for Butler. Butler doubled on the catch. Finds Draymond. Up top, Podziemski. Good closeout by Bain. Podziemski slows down, stops, and scores. Low right. Well, they had him bottled up, but Podziemski kept going. 95-87, that's Podziemski's first basket of the evening. Now Bain has it right in front of his head coach. Wendell Carter Jr. gets it to Bain. He tries to move on. Post steps around him, laid it in. That was just too easy. Just what? Stepped right around him as Post could not move. Butler with the ball. Shovel to Draymond. Draymond holds it, gets it over to Moody. Moody, pump fake, takes an 8-footer up and good. We're trying to get some offensive rhythm going here. Orlando's defense has been good at times tonight. Black, crossover dribble to Jones. Right corner to Silva, not afraid to fire. No good. Tipped out by Bain. Back to De Silva. Over post. No good. De Silva hustles, gets the ball out to Carter Jr. Over to Jones. Warriors just flat-footed defensively on the boards there. Good hustle by De Silva. Carter Jr. up a little post up over Podziemski, and it's up and good. Now we get another delay of game warning on Orlando. It's a technical foul because we had the delay of games for delaying the game in the first half. Didn't see exactly what occurred, but my sense is that the ball went through the basket, touched by somebody by Orlando. Draymond Green is having a pleasant chat with Coach Mosley in the backcourt. Warriors are shooting 48%, 33 from beyond the arc. Teams are shooting 50% on 2-point attempts against the Magic this month. That's pretty good. 99-90 after the free throw. Podziemski dribbles into Draymond. Back to Draymond goes. Left wing to Butler. He'll blast. Gets fouled by Bain, and Desmond Bain has picked up his fourth foul. So now Wagner, Bain, both with 4. Suggs with 3. Black with 3. Draymond has 3. Moody has 3 for Golden State. Jimmy Butler works back to the free throw line. We get 2 shots here. And thankfully, we're not in San Antonio, so you have to hear that 2-shot thing every time they go to the line. First one by Butler is good. Don't forget Warriors shop item of the game. Get the latest from the Warriors at Oaklandish. Shop the full city edition collection at shop.warriors.com. A Fanatics experience, your place to go. The Warrior fan in your life heading for the holidays. Warriors down 7. Ball in the corner. De Silva run off the line by Moody. Rotates over. There's Black. He's wide open. Back rim miss. They fight for the rebound. It's tipped and Butler comes back. And just by hanging around the foul line, pulled it in. Butler right side with the dribble. Left on De Silva, down the lane. Stops, spins, goes up with one hand. It rolls up and rolls out. Butler steals it from Carter Jr. and scores! He just stole it right away from him and put it back up and in. 99-94. What a play by Jimmy Butler. Black off a screen. To the paint, gets a screen by Carter Jr. and he lays it in. Another layup for Orlando. That's their 52nd points in the paint tonight for the Magic. They lead by 7. Butler guarded by Bain. Right-hand dribble outside the Draymond. Right corner to post, not afraid to fire. The shot's no good, but a foul away from the shot. It's going to be on Orlando. And a push, so Golden State will get the ball back. And a fresh 14, Carter Jr. tried to fight through a screen by Podziemski, and he pushed him. Podziemski goes down. Pod's pretty good at selling those type calls. Post will come out and get the ball. Flipped it over to Draymond. Screen for Butler. Butler up top. Butler now watches as the floor spreads in front of him. To the paint. Pump fake goes up over Bane. No good. Good defense by Bane. Takes the rebound away. Bane throws to Black, who goes in and hammers down another dunk. Again, every time the Warriors get now Bane and Pajemski get into it. In the backcourt, security people coming out in droves here in Orlando. Jimmy Butler having a few words to say. Well, Desmond Bane's always been a little bit of an instigator, going back to his days in Memphis. And the referees call both sides get to their respective benches and a timeout for the Warriors. 8:21 to go, getting a little spicy here in Orlando on the Warriors Radio Network.
Switch. Switch. Switch.
Llévame al oro.
Switch.
Llévame al oro.
Switch.
Didn't get an announcement on anything, so I'm assuming nothing was called in that. They took a look at it. Call and review brought to you by Ring Central. A little chat between Butler and Bane and Pajemski and Bane. Butler with a back cut ball tipped away and stolen away by Black. What a nice defensive stand there. Jones to Bane. Bane will drive. Gets it in the corner to Carter Jr. No good. Rebound Butler. Butler off and running. Curry has returned to the floor. Butler to Draymond. Draymond dribble drive right to the cup. Left-hand layup. He faked the handoff to Curry. And again, that gravity that Curry has caused the defense to freeze, and Draymond took advantage. 7:45 to go. Can the Dubs mount a comeback here? They've been trailing all night long. Ball goes over to Black. On Curry. Bumps him out of the way. Travel, but a whistle and a foul. Curry getting fouled for being bumped out of the way. Oh, it says it's a reach-in, which very well could be. Because that sometimes is a habit of Steph. He does reach. Black 19 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and I can say this with a great deal of certainty. This is by far the best we have seen him play against Golden State. Free throw is off the back rim, no good. First miss of the night for Orlando from the free throw line. Comes with 7:37 to go in the fourth quarter. And, you know, he's in his third year, so you say, okay, he's finally doing something. But, as producer R.C. Davis pointed out, he's only 21, so maybe this is the time where he's starting to feel where he is in the NBA. He missed the second free throw. Draymond with the board, so the Warriors have a chance here to cut it to 5 or 4. Butler catches between the circles. Curry will screen. Butler driving, has a free pass, and he goes up with a double clutch slam. Third dunk of the night for the Warriors, makes it 103-98. That's another donation by Rakuten. And a little elevation sensation for Jimmy Butler. 5-point Magic lead. Carter Jr. now whistling a foul on Will Richard for impeding the progress of Bane. Call for a hold. As the second team foul on the Warriors. And the third, let me get that right. Second foul on the Warriors. Third on Richard. Draymond out. Horford comes in to give him a breather. 4 dunks for the Warriors, I should say. It's a third for Jimmy. Warriors had 1 dunk in 2 games in San Antonio. That's the presence of Wembanyama. Pass quickly to the baseline. Wide open is Black, and he gets another dunk. Again, defensive breakdown. Suggs saw it and takes advantage. 105-98. The Warriors, unless they stop that stuff, they're not coming back to win this game. Horford, hand off Curry. Curry drifting right on Carter Jr. Spins left. Bounce pass inside to Horford. Horford with a tough catch. Ball thrown away. Bane saves it. Deflected by Horford to Curry. Curry down the lane. One-hand floater off the glass. No good. Carter Jr. to Wagner, who leaked out. Wide open. Gets a dunk. Jimmy Butler in the front court. The Warriors trail by 9. Butler puts it on the deck, goes up, got hit, throws it up high in the air. Carter Jr. goes down hard. Fortunately, he jumps back up pretty quickly. And Jimmy Butler will shoot 2 more. Carter Jr. picks up his second foul. See Joe Prunty standing up on that Orlando bench. Longtime NBA assistant coach. He's been an interim head coach in the league. Brings a lot of experience to the staff for Jamal Mosley. Butler hits the first, or missed the first free throw, so the crowd hoping for free chicken here in Orlando. And Butler has denied over 18,000 people free chicken. Have to buy it yourself. 107-99. Suggs cross court to Carter Jr. Wagner with a catch, turn, spins, layup, good. My goodness, Warriors are just not defending tonight. Came in with one of the better ranked defenses in the league. Not tonight. Shot up, whistle, and a no shot for Curry. And a foul. It's on the floor. Carter Jr. Oh, yeah, he put his left arm right across the chest of Curry. And again, I don't know why that's not a shot, because as soon as he had contact, he went up with it. Pretty sure there's a couple of other players in the league who might be shooting free throws at this point, but I will not name names. 109-99. 10-point Magic lead. Still 5:50 to go. And again, this game's right there for the Warriors to steal. 10-point lead is nothing. Checking, and now we have Warriors with the ball. Horford to GP2. Curry fighting his way through a couple of screens. Ball comes to Butler instead. Curry fades to the left sideline, takes the 3. It's up, no good. And the rebound over the fingertips of GP2. And Orlando will get it back. Curry, 6 of 14 from 3. He's 10 of 21 field. He has 29 points. Butler with 27 with 7 rebounds. Only other player at double figures is Draymond, who has 12. Bane will float it to Carter Jr. Dribbles left, throws right. Wagner, good catch. Maintains his angle, gets his dribble back left side. Penetrates, throws it out to Bane. Bane will penetrate to the rim. Layup no good, but Carter Jr. right there to dunk it down. And it's 111-99. Magic with a bucket there. Curry off a screen with a dribble. Far sideline, double, finds Horford. Right side, Moody, back to Horford. Shot clock at 10. Open is Butler. Left baseline. Ball knocked away. It's off the knee of Butler. A turnover. A great play by Franz Wagner. Orlando with a timeout here. 4:57 to go. And the Warriors trailing by 12, and they've been down all night long. 111-99 on the Warriors Radio Network.
Last goodbye. Last goodbye. Last goodbye. And as far as at least how I remember, we were leaving in September when red and gold paint the sky. And as far as though maybe I pretended, oh, I wish it never ended. I held on with all my might, still waiting on the last goodbye.
They're 4-6 on the road so far this year. And the Warriors will have played 11 road games after tonight, which will be the most in the association. And road game number 12 tomorrow night. Carter slides home 1-2. 15 points, 11 rebounds for Wendell Carter Jr. Curry behind the back dribble. Gets Bane to Draymond. Draymond inside to Butler. He gets another dunk. A donation by Rakuten to the Warriors Community Foundation. 113-101. Warriors down 12 with 4:20 to go. Carter Jr. over to Suggs. Suggs dribbles middle, pass deflected high in the air, and Al Horford takes it out of the sky. Draymond to Curry. Curry chest pass over to Moody. Moody won't shoot it, and he threw it right inside to Carter Jr. My goodness. Carter Jr. caught the ball as if he was expecting the pass. Bane on the logo. Got to take the shots that are created. Here's Bane down the lane, blocked by Draymond, and a foul call. Draymond will pick up his 4th foul. He leads the Warriors in fouls this year, but that's part of the territory when you're the last line of defense. Both Curry and Draymond come over to talk to the young official at center court. Not unusual for Draymond. It is unusual for Curry. And Bane slides home the first free throw. And he has now 19 points on 14 shots from the field. He's made all 6 of his free throws. Warriors have been outscored by 5 from the free throw line. Only Jimmy Butler's ability to get to the line has kept that one reasonably close. Second free throw good. Now the lead is 14. And the Warriors start off 6 of 9 in the first quarter from 3. 5 of 25 the rest of the way. Make it 6 of 26 as Curry backs up off the dribble and hits a 3. Now what do we got here? A technical foul on Jimmy Butler. As Suggs hit the deck. Game's getting a little chippy. And Suggs will walk down to shoot the free throw. Magic will come to Chase Center here in the next few weeks. It should be an interesting rematch. Of course, no Jonathan Kuminga tonight for Golden State. No Paolo Banchero for Orlando. 116-104, 12-point lead for the Magic. Looking to get back above 500. And now Butler and Suggs. Suggs talking a lot for someone who hasn't really done a lot in this league. And Jimmy Butler. And now Wendell Carter Jr. talking to Draymond Green. Well, the Magic, hey, young team on the way up, trying to establish their turf in the association. Warriors have veterans who have won championships. And now they're going to clear the floor. Probably get a double technical, which if that's the case, then Jimmy would be gone. Brandon Pajemski has checked in for the Warriors. And they're just going to... Josh Tiven with the call of the year. He's going to let it go. He's just going to say, you know what? Heck with it. Let's just keep playing. Good for you. That is a great call. I love that. Just play ball. On the far side, Suggs will take the inbounds. Warriors have to play a letter-perfect game the rest of the way to win. Carter Jr. with it. Toss to Wagner. Wagner sets his feet, lets it fly. Short with a 3. Butler back with it. 3:25 to go. Warriors down 12. Draymond with a catch in front of the Warrior bench. Looks for Curry. Curry can't get it. Butler does. Steps through 2 defenders. Lays it up. Missed it. Another missed layup for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler from point-blank range. Now he and Suggs are tied together. And what do we got here? We have a technical foul. Suggs called for the technical. And Curry to shoot the technical. And I'm not sure what the technical is for. Curry misses the free throw. That's how this night is gone. Steph Curry's missed 2 free throws tonight. You can probably count those on like one hand in his career. Suggs was kind of baiting Jimmy Butler. Jamal Mosley will call a timeout to get his team settled down. 116-104, 3:09 to go in this one. And we will keep it topside here in the DoorDash broadcast booth. Well, Will Richard got his championship ring for the Florida Gators National Championship. Got that this morning. He was talking a little bit about the system under Todd Golden in Florida versus the one under Steve Kerr of the Warriors.
It's a little different, but it's kind of similar in a way of it's a lot of read and react. Coaches give us a lot of freedom to use our IQ and make sure we play the right way. So it's kind of the same thing here. They give us like a guideline, some concepts, but for the most part, it's the players making plays and just playing the right way.
And Will Richard has done a nice job of making plays. Didn't have a great game tonight. 6 points in 15 minutes with 3 fouls, but he has been a delightful find for Golden State. Steve Kerr chatting with the officials. Wendell Carter Jr. Bounce pass to Black. Black trying to take Curry off the dribble. Back to Carter Jr. for 3. Lands with a thud and Draymond with the board. Quickly over to Curry. 2:48 to go. Is there still time? Curry drives all the way in. Blocked away by Black, and it's a goaltend. Josh Tiven adamantly says, count the bucket. So Curry gets 2. Oh, yeah. Not to the... maybe close. That might be closer than I thought initially. It's close. It might have been a good block. Wagner, crossover dribble left side. Matching up 10. Wagner with a runner. Carter Jr. gets an offensive rebound again. Wide open, gets a dunk. Wasn't a great shot by Franz Wagner. But Carter standing right in the paint. Nobody boxing him out. Curry, pass deflected by Bane. Another turnover for the Warriors. They're 18th. Bane will drive. Throws right side. Deflected by Draymond. Grabbed by Suggs. Nice play. Wagner trying to attack. Wagner takes Horford for a ride with a right-hand runner. That's no good. Podziemski the rebound. Gets it over to Horford. Horford dribbles it down to Draymond. Draymond, the corner to Butler. Down the lane. Goes up and scores with a left hand. 10-point game, minute 55 to go. Warriors have to get a series of stops here, but so far tonight they have not shown the ability to do that. Wagner between the circles, out to Carter Jr. Back to Wagner. 10 on the shot clock. Drives on Draymond, blocked by Draymond, it's out of bounds. Wagner's shot selection the last 3 times down the floor has been not very good.
9 seconds on the shot clock.
Orlando has 9 to shoot. They'll throw it in far side the basket to our left. They loop it into Carter Jr. Bounce pass to Suggs. He drops it, gets it back. Shot clock at 5. Still with a dribble. Casually launches a 3. Nothing there. Horford the rebound. Draymond will bring it up. 90 seconds to go. Lob to Butler with a great catch. Deflected away. Curry grabs it on the sideline. Over to Draymond. Draymond inside to Butler. Butler working on Suggs. Gets fouled. The shot's up, and he's going to shoot 2 more. And Jimmy Butler says, quit walking up on me, bro, to Jalen Suggs. And Jimmy right now showing Jalen his resume. Suggs will pick up his 4th foul. Now, the problem for Orlando in this case is that you never want to give a team that's trailing, even though, again, the Warriors have to be perfect the rest of the way. But you don't want to give a team that's trailing a chance to cut into the lead with a clock stopped. And that's exactly what they did here. But the Warriors need to get a couple of steals. Orlando could just run the 24-second clock down 3 times and win this game as Butler hits both. It's 118 to 110. 73 seconds left. Wagner crosses the timeline. Draymond with a good cover through the screen. Ball thrown to Bane. Bane off a pick. Pull up from the top of the key. No good. Draymond the rebound. Podziemski will bring it up. Down the far side. Podziemski trapped. Now they let him go. He'll drive in. Goes up. Rejected away by Suggs. Podziemski tried to release it early, but Suggs got there. Wagner with it. What a block by Suggs. That might have saved any chance of a comeback for the Warriors. It would have been a 2-possession game. Bane, dribble drive, throws it outside. Suggs won't shoot. Down to 5, over to Bane. Wide open corner 3, ball game. 33.8 to go, 121 to 110. Curry crosses midcourt. Left sideline. Hook pass to Draymond. Drops the ball. Picks it up over to Horford. In the corner, Podziemski will launch and hits a 3, but now the Warriors are down 8 with 22.6 to go. They will not foul. And the Warriors will go to 3-2 on the road trip, go to 9-7 on the season. Magic will go to 8-7. A spirited contest here in Orlando, and it will end with a final score of the Magic 121, the Warriors 113. Both coaches hug it out at center court. And we'll see the Magic here in a few weeks at Chase Center as the buzzer sounds. And this game is over. Magic will be at Chase Center on December 22nd. So we'll wait and see what kind of a matchup that will be in the rematch between these two teams, considering a couple of technical fouls, a lot of spoken words. Post-game show upcoming. By the way, our electrifying player of the game tonight. We're going to share that award tonight. Steph Curry will get one because he had 34 points and 9 assists in this contest tonight. So Steph will get part of it. And Desmond Bane gets part of it too. 23 points, 7 of 16 shooting, 7 of 7 line, 6 boards, and 5 assists. The electrifying players of the game brought to you by Toyota, class-leading MPG, and more hybrid models than any other.